another episode of the Broken Silence podcast. I'm your host Hayden, and today we are with the wonderful
Soraya, René.
And on our panel we have
Aretha,
Mr. Fernao.
So Rated Awards has been cancelled this year due to circumstances beyond their control. Also, Mobile Awards have stated that they were taking a year off, but they haven't returned. So why do you think there's a lot of cancellation in award shows in the UK?
I don't know.
Well,
If I'm honest with you, I actually don't know.
yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's because finance. It could be finance wise. They can't afford. Well, Mobo, I've got nothing. They got peas. They've been doing their thing for years. But who watches Mobos anymore?
So do you think it's the lack of viewers? So they're kind of just taking themselves back and just be like, you know what? No one's watching. So
They're probably trying to rebrand the UK music anyway. I don't know. They might be trying to rebrand Mobo Awards. They're trying to probably... Rated Awards has no reason to stop, though, for me personally. I don't think they should have stopped. I think Rated Awards was actually... I'm sure it's Rated Awards. Is that the one where Thingy came out scared about doing that dance move?
I'm not too sure.
Was
I
that
can't
Rated?
remember. Rated Awards. It's the show that live streams on
KA.
YouTube. Yeah.
That one,
It's that one. Yeah.
Bro,
It's that one.
I don't know why they stopped.
Yeah, no, because I
That
think
was
apparently what happened is that incident that happened.
Yeah.
Is it what happened?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Someone
remember
stabbed.
now.
Yeah,
Someone got
yeah.
someone
The
got
video's
stabbed,
all
innit?
about
So it was a
Yeah.
bit of a mad thing.
A
So I
mad
think
thing.
that's why they had to.
But let's not lie.
Think of a sequence.
Yeah, so I think
don't
that's
know.
why they kind of pushed it back.
I
or
think
whatever.
with the scene as well, I think we need to realise that the UK scene obviously is starting to improve now when it comes to music,
What?
but it's still...
Go.
Say how you feel.
Honestly,
Say how you
Let him
feel.
finish his point
I
first.
just
and-
wasn't
on-
expecting him to say improve.
honestly,
Go on.
it is starting to improve compared to what it was like 3, 4, 5 years ago.
That is very true, though.
There are
it-
more artists
It
at a better
is
level
very
now.
true. It is very true.
You think so?
Like
Yeah.
UK, I don't
I
personally.
will fight someone today.
No. Personally,
3 years
let
ago,
me
Are we
tell you.
really trying to
Listen.
get onto the UK? We're
No,
like at the
no,
top
no,
right
no,
now.
no.
3 years ago,
Let
you
me-
had your Kojo funds and your Young Banes coming out.
But it's still there.
Huh?
Are you
Don't make
feeling
it
all
music
right?
with it.
They are still there.
I'm gonna
Is
get
that
mad.
they set the scene for what it is today.
Yeah.
Do you understand? What's coming out
No,
now?
wait. Kojo Funds and did not set the scene what's going on today. There was greats before that.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
100%,
I'm saying that.
100%.
Yeah.
But you didn't have
like
all these
since,
awards
like,
back then for them,
kind of
so-
change over into like that singy rap stuff.
Mm-mm.
That was kind of them. Do you know what I mean? Then you had more boys like Rams coming out to coming out to sing rap, do what they do. Rams. You know my thing from barking.
Nah, you
No,
don't rate.
not like that. But
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, compared to me, I'm more of a kind of old school head, innit? So I kind
Right.
of grew up in a time with people like D-Double, Skepta, Jeremy, all those kind of guys, like
Bad man.
proper guys.
Proper.
You know what I'm saying? But the exposure for music back then was like
Mhm.
absolutely minimal in the UK.
Yeah.
So they were
Yeah.
proper underground. So only if you knew who they were, then you'd be like, yes, these guys are top guys. But if you mention them in the US, they'll be like, man, who are these UK
They're
rappers?
still
man?"
like that. Let's forget
But-
about them.
I think now with these kind of awards and with people like Dave and a lot of different artists now that are breaking into the US, there's a tiny bit more of a respect from the US for
definitely.
artists in the UK.
But I'm trying to get it. Yeah, like. Why did they stop? Because why? Because
I think,
okay, me personally, I love UK music more time. That's what I'm listening to on Spotify. If it's not
Okay.
R&B, I'll be listening to UK music. Yeah,
Yeah.
like what's them people NSG?
And
Yeah.
oh yeah, I know
Cold.
that.
Yeah.
They're cold.
I've heard-
They
I've
are
heard them.
cold.
With their 3 songs.
I've heard them.
Yeah, but they're 3 songs, but they're big though.
Yeah. Look,
They're 3 songs. Their first 3 songs, but they're so big.
I rate that.
How? NSG is cold.
Guys
Like,
make
NSG is
money
cold.
online. Yeah.
Yes, we do. We make money online, innit?
Make money
But
online? Okay.
I don't understand, how UK music is getting big. Americans are finally listening to our things. Well, the doors are
Yeah, they're
opening.
catching on, yeah.
They're catching on. We ain't focused on America anymore. We're focused on us.
Right.
But you stopped the award show now.
I'm a bit confused.
you know
Are we watching? Oh, have you been listening to the same music?
No, you know what it is,
Wait,
yeah?
wait. Why are they not going to like award shows in America? Those are the biggest award shows.
It's
Yeah, but
true,
I'm not.
they
I
are the
don't
biggest
focus.
awards.
I don't
I
focus
think
on them.
that- I
If
think-
I'm honest with you, I actually don't watch the BET Awards anymore.
No, but
Yeah,
to
I
be
don't watch
fair, do you know how they
don't know.
always say,
It's
oh
never
yeah,
nice.
they got the whole best international act when it comes to like the mobile awards, and they're
Yeah.
never even there. You know what I mean? So I think in regards to like the whole rated R awards show or whatever they're called, I forgot the name of it. I just think that they need to live up to the expectation that they're bringing to the forefront.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
we're in a fine position. We're in a good position to keep going on with our award shows. I don't understand why it stopped.
And I think they need to stop bringing the same artists as well.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they need to stop bringing the same artists. Because imagine, yeah, you're watching a award show, even with like any award show, to be fair, I feel like they're bringing the same artists to perform, same artists getting awards. So it's kind of like,
Boring.
oh, who else is out there that I can listen to? You
Boring.
know what I mean?
But that's us to do though. That's for us.
Because
to
your
do.
people
Yeah, I know.
like NSG, they're just gonna come. Okay, new upcoming act. Or
Alright,
best new act.
I'm not like this fiend for NSG. Don't get it twisted. They are banging. I love NSG. When the songs come on like in the club or whatever,
Yeah, they're bangers.
it bangs,
It
right?
bangs.
And the thing is that I'm not gonna take credit away from people. I don't care if they've got 3 songs. The 3 songs bangs. The 3 songs go on radio every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna take that away from them. Do you get what I mean? And like Rams, okay, cool. He may not have, you know, the best, the song barking, whatever. People were cussing it. Some people loved it or whatever. It's the truth. People cussing, people loved it. But I think he's talented.
Yeah, I hear you.
And
I hear what you mean. I hear what you mean. I hear what you mean.
Alright.
I hear what you mean. I hear what you mean. I hear what you mean.
okay, the
I hear
reason
what
why
you
I'm
mean.
sensitive with Rams is because he's going through a lot right now.
I
And
don't
see a
disagree.
lot of
It's his
things.
face.
No, you guys are bad, man.
No, you know what?
It's his face.
Ratings to him because obviously he's going through a lot and it's a lot of
Oh
all these.
no!
Wait, I actually don't understand.
I'm
Ratings
actually
to
not
him because
laughing.
he's actually going through a lot, and there's a lot of these crappy fans out there that put him in a position that he's in, as in because obviously he was suffering from like mental and depression and
Because
stuff.
of people like Uno.
Exactly.
Who?
And
Laughing
like
at him
Bob.
people,
online.
name, exactly.
Call
So,
people like Uno.
No.
so I'm not one to. I'm not one. I'm not one
I know Spotify when it
to
came
like
on.
hit someone when they're
You're
down.
digging yourself. You're digging a hole.
I'm not one to hit someone when they're
You're
down,
digging-
basically.
Digging a
But as much, I'm never barking in it. But I mean, it's a decent song. But if I want to be real, if I want to be true, when you said he's got talent, let's reverse that a little bit because we need to ask ourselves what is talent. Now, I rate
Right,
the brother
rated
for what he's
awards.
done. I rate
Rated
the brother
awards.
for what he's done because, like, what he got a song. Somehow,
Got a song, you know.
a lot of people like the song.
Yeah.
It blew up in the charts.
Huh?
Tried to make a few other ones. They didn't bang as well, but
Hold
it
Me
did
Down
okay.
is a tune. And it didn't get recognition.
Hold Me Down was that?
I'll hold you down.
Well,
You're
that's
one in a
the
million.
exact reason why he said it didn't bang.
Yeah, because I didn't even know it. There's only one out
Guys,
of 4
man,
people.
come on.
But what I'm trying to say, aside from the kind of mental health stuff, well, obviously that's
Yeah,
very
right.
important.
Yes, sorry.
I'm still a realist. I'm still,
Okay.
you know, I know talent. I hear talent.
Yeah.
I've got good ear for talent.
Mm.
Should it be on the charts? That's the question we need to be asking ourselves. Seriously, no, because there's a lot of people out there. I've heard a lot of people that you think, you know what, this person is quality. They got something
Yeah.
about them.
That's how I
But
feel
they're
about
not bagging.
H. You know, H.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's really
spell
good.
it? Haychich.
H.
Someone like Octavian
Wait.
now, he's been in the scene for a few
think
years
I
as
know
well.
his name.
He's
I think I know
just.
that name.
Who's that?
Octavian, I've heard of him.
Is that-
I've heard of
Is
him.
that,
I've heard
is
of
that
him.
the one that was at Afro Nation?
I think so, yeah.
He is crap. Do not bring that
what-
guy.
Mental
No.
illness. He's
No.
in a bad
No.
place.
And no.
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 I
No.
feel like you guys got kind of like certain
So it's a
expectation
bias.
for certain people.
There's a
So you
bias
kind of
and a
like,
bias.
oh yeah,
So you
this
trying to
person,
say
oh
that
yeah, I'm
Rams
gonna,
is a-
yeah,
you trying to
let
say
me allow
Rams
this
is
person.
more
And then when it's
talented than
another person,
Octavian?
you're like, oh yeah,
No,
it
it's
doesn't
not.
matter. He's sick.
Sorry, what did you say?
I'm not answering that.
There's
Is
no
Rams more
expectation
talented than
for
Octavian?
I'm not answering that.
No.
Well, I think that's the answer we need to
No,
hear.
but there's no expectation for
No, but
Octavian then, 'cause we don't know who he
I'm
is.
talking about what
Yeah, but I'm
she's,
trying to
what
say,
she's
he's actually a
saying.
talented artist.
Okay, it's
But
always the
because-
talented ones that you don't know about though.
Yeah, but
So
because
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the
Yeah.
ones we hear at the top, some are good, but some it's just like what's her name? Thingy's ex.
My Gemma.
No. What's his name?
Yeah, you was quick to call her name, innit? Quick. She just wanted to. She just wanted. Bro, my job's not even a singer, boy. She doesn't even sing. Boy,
Shaq on the beat as well, girl.
Shaq would have.
Oh,
What's her name?
My name's Loz. I'm a buzz.
Loz.
Yeah.
So you see, she kind of blew up a little bit as well.
That wasn't talent there, was it?
Oh, Jesus.
But what I'm trying to
You
say,
know what?
talent sometimes blows up.
I'm calling my Uber.
You get my point?
You're right.
You get my point? And a lot of
Listen.
talented people, what about, you stupid, you bang my head. You don't go anywhere.
What's it called? Why are you? No, it's not.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. He made a track.
What's his name?
Alex from Glastonbury.
that's
He
it.
made a track.
That's it.
And these tracks were getting...
Alex.
Alex from Glastonbury, yeah, he made a whole track. These tracks were getting
And
half a
that new
million...
guy as well.
million
What's
views.
the white brother's name? The one. Is that the one you're talking about? The one from
Yeah, Alex from
Glastonbury?
Glastonbury.
Yeah.
So it's not all the time that you're going to get talent equals
Yeah.
views. Sometimes no talent equals lots of views as well.
Yeah,
So we need
it's
to be
true.
realistic when we're
I feel like
talking
this
about,
generation is very filtered now. Like it's very like
bro, this
yeah,
generation, I don't know.
we can
It's
depend on
very
this person.
sensitive.
You can't depend on that person.
Why is Great hands up like you in class?
No, because I have a serious question. Like, who's rated awards?
Who's rated awards?
Yeah, who are they?
Gion Daily,
they
they had
are,
Oh,
awards.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gion Daily.
so-
That's
so-
a live
oh,
stream
okay.
on YouTube and they.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kinda
Now,
like Mobo,
now,
but-
do you think it's a thing that even though they're cancelling their award shows and stuff, do you think they should branch out? Do you think their awards should just be in the UK? Or do you know what I mean? Because sometimes you have to appeal to different
A mass audience.
exactly for
Yeah,
them
true.
to even
But
acknowledge.
what you've got to understand is we've got to put a foundation for us in the UK first before we even go out there. Let's.
Yeah, because
no,
before...
no.
I agree,
Do you
I
get
agree.
what I'm saying? You can't be trying to do award show and branch out when you haven't even you're out here cancelling award shows in the UK already.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? It's like backchat.
For Mobo
Like,
awards though.
it's like backchat. Like, you know, when they went to a different country, I mean, they did that whole thing and they went, different country and did the whole thing.
yeah.
And look where they at now. Back here.
I don't let them come for you, because they like to come. They like to come for people.
No. Because I've heard members of the cast saying the same thing. Let's not. They could come for me. Go for your own cast members, innit? Listen, this is what's wrong with the UK. They keep on trying to go out.
They
Stay
stay
where
in their
you
lanes.
are.
Yeah.
Focus on what you're doing here.
Yeah.
Grow a foundation and then move.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
I hear
they've
you, I hear
been
you.
focused.
Yeah.
They've been
No,
focused.
we're not there
No,
yet.
Exactly, but
We
when we're gonna
can't,
get
yeah,
there,
yeah,
how
We're
we
gonna get there. Look how no. Look at the steps
I've
from.
been
how much
limited in
talent
the
do
UK,
you
yeah.
need?
Look at the steps that we've taken.
I agree with
Look
you.
at
I
the
agree
steps
with
that
you.
we've taken.
You know why I'm saying that? Because you have very good artists from the UK. What's the
For
name
a
of that
long
girl
time.
that had to go to the US for her something?
LMA.
She
Adele.
was never gonna
Adele.
blow.
Adele.
She was
Adele.
never gonna blow
You know how
in the
big
UK.
that
They
is,
were
yeah.
never gonna blow in the UK.
Little Mix, One Direction.
Come on.
They're all
They have
ours.
to.
Yeah.
They have
But
to.
the
guess
thing is,
what?
no
And
one
guess
from
what?
here-
Because the
no
UK
one
is
from
so
here
Guess
rated
what?
us.
Let me
No
drop
one from
something.
here
Let me
rated
drop
them.
him.
No one from here rated them.
Let me drop something.
No one from here rated
And
them.
all the people that
Simples.
you've said, what are they? Singers, rude boy. Singers.
Yeah.
Dave.
Singers.
They know Dave. in the
They love
US.
Dave in the US
Dave,
now.
okay. That's a rapper.
Miss.
But-
They love
but-
Miss.
They love me.
Okay.
The other girl, coloured hair all the time. What's her name?
Steph
Who?
London.
Steph London.
Burna
Yeah.
Boy.
Steph
Miss
London.
Banks.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
What? Should we be real here?
No.
Should we be real here?
No. She's
You wanna
gonna
be
come
real
up. though.
here?
She's gonna come up.
No,
bro.
she's
No, she's good.
Broken ass silence.
Huh?
Is Miss Banks better than Steph London though?
Yeah, she is.
I think
Okay,
Banks.
so who's
Talent-
bigger?
talent-wise,
Who's
yeah.
bigger? Who's
Steph
bigger
London,
right now?
yeah.
Steph London. Should
Yeah.
Steph London
Yeah,
be
yeah,
bigger
yeah.
right now?
No.
Or should Miss Banks be
Miss
big?
Banks. I think.
Okay,
but you know, you can
technically
have her
though,
for a lot of
I've
things.
been watching Steph London for a long time. And
So
she's
have I.
been grinding.
She's
for
been grinding.
Yes,
No,
she
don't
is.
get
I
it
respect
twisted.
that.
She's been grinding for
She's
time.
been grinding. And when I say grinding, like the amount of hate she first got. Where do you remember
No, she's
Real
been
Ting?
grinding.
Do you remember Real Ting?
Yeah.
Everyone was calling her foot. You're a foot. Look, it looks like STDs in this video. Blah blah
Yeah,
blah
yeah,
blah. This video is filled with chlamydia.
But what I'm upset is, why is it that Steph London and Miss Banks can't be big at the same time?
They can
And-
be.
No, but they
Yeah, but
can't,
the
though.
viewers are
Let's
not
be
allowing
real.
that too. They always want to
Yeah.
see female rappers.
But
beef and all
I've
that sort of
never
stuff.
seen them even compare the two.
No. I'm always hearing people comparing the two. Them two don't compare the two. I don't know about them, but I think they get along well. I don't think
Yeah,
they're
maybe,
beef or
maybe,
anything like that.
yeah.
But I feel like Miss Banks should be. I'm not trying to tear away Steph London's talent or
yeah,
anything like
accomplishments
that.
and stuff
But
like
I
that,
feel
yeah.
like Miss Banks should be as big as her as well. It's not fair.
Yeah,
And let's be.
So Steph London.
Guess what?
Yeah,
Where did
that
Steph
makes
London
sense,
branch out? When she collabed with French Montana.
Yeah.
You have to branch out.
to
You have
branch
to be
out, man.
willing to work with other people.
Because you have to
And
realise
I'm not
that's
saying-
the
what
UK
I'm saying
only has a
is
certain
I'm
amount
not
of
saying
people.
take rated R award to the US. I'm not saying that, but connect.
Yeah.
We feel like we can do it ourselves. Like all these producers and all of these.
I'll be real here, yeah. All right, cool. I don't know
Would you
about
link up
rapping
TV
or anything
quality?
like. Oh, la 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 la.
Sorry. Go.
We will link up TV quality. We've come a long way. Let's not forget the
come on, man.
videos that we used to have with Skepta and that them channel aka
Mrs.
Channel U
Remember
videos.
kind of Mrs. First
We've
videos?
come
a long way.
It
I'm
looked
saying
like
it's
a
come a long
movie.
way.
Like,
No,
It
we've come a
definitely
long way.
has.
No, let's be real. We've come. UK music
Massive.
has come a long
It really
way.
has. It really has. I can't
There's
deny it.
only we just have to keep going.
How long is this road?
Yeah. Because it feels like
But
it's
you know,
inevitable.
we know what-
It
you know
does feel like
what-
it's
you know
These
what-
type
no,
of
no, no, no,
people,
no.
you
I
got to
know what
come
you're
and
saying
take them out
because
your life.
back
These
in the
type of
days-
people.
Back in the days when D-Double and Skepta and especially Dizzy Rascal, when he was first branching, was still working hard. We're like, rah, these guys deserve it. And they
Right.
paved the road for all the people like
Exactly.
Dave.
But look how long
They
they've been
literally
doing it,
set it up
though.
to say, listen, this is what I've done now. You do this, but you do it better than I do.
Yeah. So
That's
it's
what
gonna
it
take
So do
is.
you
time.
feel like it's falling downhill then?
Remember I said in the last
Yeah.
episode, don't let the sky be your limit. And the sky meaning the UK. No one's saying go be big in the US.
No, but that's what I'm
make
not
your
saying.
connect.
Alright, I think you guys
Spread
are
your
getting me
talent.
wrong. I think you guys are not understanding what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is we've set our foundation, we're doing our thing, but not always keep it in the UK. Go out, do what Steph London and went with French Montana. I'm not saying don't go out and go to different countries and do features, but what I'm saying is like don't forget the UK. Don't forget
forget
the
where you
fact
came
that
from.
your talent is because you're British right now. You're British. You're born here and you're doing your thing. And your influences, Steph London's influences from over here and it's from America. So I get why she branched out and Jamaica as well.
Yeah.
I'm not saying do not branch out, but what I'm saying is like we should keep the UK in the UK. Like I can't explain what I'm
Be
trying
proud
to say.
of
Be
be
proud.
proud of UK
Be
music,
proud.
basically,
Listen,
yeah.
But
and-
some of the UK artists are getting ignored, and then when they branch out to America, what
They
then?
get
Bruv, as a singer, I get it,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about rapping. I'm not talking about singing. If you're
Right.
talking about singing and all
Yeah.
of that, I'm a total different person. I'm saying get out of the UK.
Okay, Stormzy.
If you're
right,
a
okay.
singer, get out of the
Stormzy,
UK.
yeah.
Stormzy, big
Stormzy.
example. What are we saying for Stormzy? Stormzy
Where
went
did
on
he-
Glastonbury stage with his big Union Jack on his chest,
Yeah.
And you're telling me he's not reminding himself that he's from the UK.
No, that's
but
one
Stormzy's
person
different,
that.
though.
No,
yeah.
but he's not different. He's a rapper.
But-
He's a
but-
UK
but-
rapper that has branched
I'm genuinely
out, and he's
asking
been
you a
willing-
question. I'm genuinely asking a question.
Yeah.
What features has Stormzy done with American artists? In general, I'm actually asking.
Okay, I'm not
I
saying
can't
he has to
think
do
of
features with American
any-
artists, but he's branched
I can't
out.
think of any.
There's a video.
I can't think of it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, he is.
is,
Yes,
yeah,
he
he's
is.
actually-
He's very big.
they know him.
If you go to America,
They
what
know.
rappers do you know? Oh, like Stormzy.
Oh no, tell her that. Yeah,
Stormzy.
YouTube,
Yeah,
YouTube.
Trust
yeah,
me,
they know,
trust
that's
me.
fair.
And I'm trying to
yeah.
figure out what you
That's
don't
fair.
always have to branch out. Don't get it twisted.
But then Michael
Bra-
Dapper is also big in America. So
Dad,
they
you
love
know,
him
I've
there.
had
So
enough of-
he's massive there. Literally, he's massive.
Okay,
You go
back to
there-
Stormzy because
I'm just saying it.
Black as a rapper, so.
No, he's not.
Huh? Hell no! Nah. He ain't a rapper.
He's better than some of our rappers.
Nah. That
bang.
That must be tongue rap or something.
No, but you know
like that,
he's
'cause there ain't no
parodying
rapping.
our rappers.
No, he's a comedian.
Comedian.
He's a comedian.
He's a
yeah.
comedian. He's not a rapper. He did that for comedian purposes.
He's doing better than Miss Banks.
Yeah, but that's what's wrong. I'm gonna twist that.
well,
Let's
Nicki
ignore
Minaj
that.
brought Miss Banks out at her world
Oh
tour.
yeah.
Nicki
That was
Minaj.
true. Yeah.
But
that's
you know,
true.
I'm a bit confused.
But did she do that because Miss Banks isn't a threat? Which she did the same with
Or
Stefan?
did she do that because Teflon Don creates arguments with Nicki Minaj? Remember,
Well.
she creates tension with Nicki
Boy.
Minaj, didn't she? That's
I
why
know
she
what's
didn't.
that. I mean, I know what.
But Stefan, are you guys oblivious to what
So-
goes on social media?
So
No,
what happened?
I
What
knew
happened?
what happened.
What happened
When
with what?
Stefan Don and Nicki Minaj's fans, they went at it together.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because yeah, go
What
on.
does that have to do with the artists?
But that's what I don't know. That's what I'm asking. That's what, because you said,
yeah.
but Nicki Minaj brought Miss Banks. But I said
Yeah.
that's because Stefan Don and Nicki Minaj, they got this kind of thing going on.
Well, I know
Okay,
Steph
so-
London has. I don't know.
Okay, so do you think that if Steph London and Nicki Minaj were talking, she wouldn't have brought Miss Banks out?
If what?
If Steph London and Nicki were on talking terms, do you think she would have brought Miss Banks out?
No,
I don't personally sure it.
But Miss Banks, if you go on Nikki's page, Miss Banks is on
Yeah,
every
she's-
single
yeah,
picture,
she shows
every
love.
comment. She's like,
Every
she's bigging
time.
her up,
Yeah.
and you bound to get noticed like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And
I feel like she still
I
would.
like Ms. Banks because she's quite
Yeah.
unproblematic.
Yeah.
Like she
I
doesn't
think
cause
Nicki
trouble with
Minaj
anyone.
chose
She
Miss
does
Banks because
anything.
Miss Banks is talented.
Yeah.
Like, why are we? She's talented. Like, why are we saying, oh, is it if Stefflon? Bruv, Nicki Minaj is talented. Stefflon Don's talented. Done.
Yeah, they're all talented.
They're
They're
all talented.
talented.
yeah.
Yeah.
in their own way.
But I just, yeah. Oh Lord.
Nah,
Do you know what? I'm not gonna get cussed out today. That's why I'm not gonna get cussed out on these YouTube comments.
I'm not
Do you
getting
get what I
cussed
mean?
out.
I
And
get
like all
cussed
of
out.
our UK scenes.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
No,
do.
you don't.
I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
you-
I don't.
I don't.
What?
I
you
don't
don't
lie.
like the
I
UK
don't.
scene?
No,
I
I
love
like
the UK scene,
but I don't
not
like
all the
all
artists.
of it.
Nah.
Okay, let me.
No, I
get
don't.
specific.
50% of it needs improving.
Yeah,
Let's
there's
be
some
real.
dead
Okay, I
artists
like
out
the
there.
UK scene. I
Let's
listen
be
to.
real. Let's be real.
Wait,
50% of it.
Dead
needs
artists.
UK
improving.
scene?
No, but can we
Listen
talk
to.
about H? Come up, please. H. Yo,
Yeah, but
baby,
even from
flex
his,
and make it shake.
from his first freestyle that I heard on YouTube, I was like, this guy's gonna be big, man.
Sick.
Like, and you knew
Have you
straight
heard his
away
new
he's
song
different.
recently? Bust down, yeah, she got the bust down.
Yeah, I've heard it. I've
Copyright
heard
it.
it. I've heard.
I
I've
think
heard the
he's
song.
good.
He's good.
I've heard the song, but I'm not gonna talk about. Aretha Fontaine is stepping out of that conversation with what's his name?
H.
H.
Man, I
Let me
know.
step out.
Coming from
Yeah.
Manchester.
Manchester.
Proper or 121.
But
I'm
that
done.
song's cold though. That
What?
song is
Bust
cold.
Down?
Bust down, and what was the other one? The one
Taste. Yeah.
Taste
But
is
have
cold.
you even heard him on the Keisha Becky remix? He made it 10 times better.
Yeah, he did.
Mm.
He did.
Can I ask a question? Yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen that show, The Rap Game. Have you guys seen like the
You
Rap
know, I
Game?
keep seeing previews of it, but I've not
Yeah,
watched the
yeah,
actual
yeah.
show. I
Rap
saw,
The
yeah, I
Rap
saw
Game,
like
it's
trailers.
basically
It
Krex
looks,
and Conan.
yeah, yeah.
And basically
looks
they're
proper.
like, it's bringing up talent. So anyone that they spot that is talented, yeah, they bring them forward and then they like have a competition. So it's kind of like X Factor,
Yeah.
but it's kind of
It's like the band,
rap
but like a
version,
UK
yeah.
version.
Yeah. So I wanted to like ask, like, do you think after they do that competition, like, do you really think the artist helps them get to where they need to go in their careers? Because we've seen like in
No.
X Factor and we've seen The Voice and stuff like that.
If
But do we
X Factor
really
with
see
a
that-
whole Simon Cowell,
Yeah.
Cheryl Cole, Sharon Osbourne, who else has been there? Louis Walsh,
Kelly
Nicole
Rowland
Scherzinger,
as well,
Kelly
yeah.
Rowland,
All of them.
Beyonce singing with what's her name?
Alexandra
Alexandra Burke.
That was a moment, and then I haven't seen her since that.
Yeah, because she's. I was gonna say, carry on.
Okay, so if that's happened and people, I'm ignoring Dan right now. I'm ignoring you. You
I'm
are
right.
horrible. Absolutely horrible.
He
I've
distracts
never said
everybody,
anything.
man. I can't
Oh,
lie.
yeah.
Say no.
I can't even look at him.
Because that's not my own personal views on him. I was saying I said nothing. Carry on.
Ah.
I
But
think-
yeah, if Simon Cowell and all of that and
Being
the
talented.
finalists don't even get anywhere, like, hopefully the rap game gives people, you
Yeah.
know.
I think those
hopefully.
kind of shows.
But I
are
feel
what
like
rappers need.
Instagram
Yeah.
viral videos are better. You might as well just try and do a viral video
That's
and get big
true,
like
that's
that.
very true.
Because these days people don't care about talent, so
Yeah,
you might as well
it's
just
true.
Yeah,
go
but
and
if
make
you're
a
a
viral
talented
video. man.
artist, what do you do?
Huh?
Make like a silly video?
No.
Are you
It's
gonna do like
hard
Osh
out
and then
here in
start
these
doing like
streets.
50 different camera angles?
Listen, you've got to grind. No,
You
you've
know.
got to grind, man. You've got to grind. Like, don't.
But
do
how
that
long
whole
am I
viral
gonna
thing.
grind for? It's expensive.
Into your yay, dripping into all the.
So
Yeah.
See what I'm
sick.
saying? How long?
Yeah.
I think those kind of
I don't
shows,
know.
especially if they're put on TV,
Yeah.
at least it puts you out there so people
Yeah.
know who you are. And if you are really talented,
Mm.
people will get to see that talent and say, "Raw,
Yeah.
I've not heard of this guy
Yeah.
before."
I'm not
Rah,
gonna
he's
lie,
actually
though.
quite
As I
good."
said
Let me
before,
check
if
him
you're a
out.
singer in the UK, get out.
Mm.
Get out of the UK.
Like for me,
I hear
one of
you.
the most
Go to the
underrated
US. Do
artists
not stay
in the
here.
UK
The UK don't
is
appreciate.
Angel.
Angel,
this
no,
guy,
Angel's fire, and I don't
he
understand
is
why he
one
hasn't
of the
blown up
most
still.
underrated
I don't know why he hasn't
artists
blown up still.
in the
Because remember when he was
UK.
like,
Oh,
when
he's
he finally
brilliant.
found was beautiful.
And he's been in
when
the
he came
US
out
for the
with that
last
one.
That's when he
3-4
first started
years.
getting big.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I thought he was. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
yeah,
thought he was
he's
gonna
actually
blow
gonna
up.
get
I
big.
thought he was
And
gonna blow up,
then
and then he just, I don't know
Yeah,
what
he's in the
happened.
US now. He's been in the US for like a few years, but
Oh, wow.
he's
no, he
in
hasn't.
the US. Yeah, he's in the US. All these songs, check out all these latest songs in the US. He's been in the US for like
Oh,
years.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. That
I
would
just
make
thought
sense
he
because
shot his videos in the US. I
No,
didn't
no,
think
no,
that
he's
would
in
make
the US, like,
sense
he's
though
trying to
because like
blow
the
up
UK,
in
I
the
never
US.
hear him like on the radio. Never. Like I've never heard him on the radio.
Because that's someone
Recently.
I would say this guy.
'Cause
when
his
it comes
tunes
So
are
what do you
he
think
should
he's
be
lacking
out
then?
there.
What do you think Angel's like? Or do you think it's just us lacking Angel? Or like, is it us giving it to him?
Because I keep hearing the songs, and they're sick, but he's
So
just not
what
getting
do
the
we
love.
do
I don't.
to get him
The UK don't support people.
Yeah,
it
I think we
doesn't.
need to support better,
It doesn't.
especially the own.
Do you know what? And I've
We don't
heard
support one another.
I've heard the UK say like things like, oh, of course, like Angel's different style. He's got different style. He sing. Nah, man, I'm not even in that soft thing anyway. Give me Miss. Where's Miss? Or where's this? Where's Skip?
Like
Where's
Miss
that?
though.
No, Miss is cold. I never said Miss is cold. But I'm saying like singers in the UK do not get heard. So I would say for a singer, if you're a singer, get out of the UK now. Like get out.
Who's really the singers in the UK though?
But
There's a lot of singers.
Go
in the
to
UK,
open
though.
mic nights. You will see.
What's her name?
Yeah,
There's
a lot
there.
of
We
But
got
that's what I'm saying. No, you don't have time for that. You get it?
No. Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like there is
There's
talent.
there's talent. There's
You know
talent.
There's
about,
talent.
Sherry V, I think. Sherry V.
Cherry V. Yeah. She's good. Have you heard about
Cherry V.
Tenny Tinks?
Tenny Tinks
Nope.
is bad. Yeah, Tenny Tinks is
Oh,
bad.
the one that basks.
The vocal.
No.
yeah, sick
I went to the
vocalist.
same school as her actually.
The one that basks.
Yeah.
She was in Vauxhall today, man. She's
cold.
She's
And people see what I mean. You know,
Yeah.
but why isn't she big? Because we don't care.
Or
Let's be real,
what they do
the
is
UK
they
don't
sing
care.
backing for the artist as well, for a big artist as well.
Yeah.
I think they love to put. Not even they love to put themselves. They get chosen to sing in the back, and then they just get used to being in the back. So they're just like, I might as well just stay here.
But at the
songwrite
same
and stuff
time,
like
if
that.
you got to make your piece, you got to make your piece, and
Yeah.
sometimes you're gonna have to do backing
Yeah, it's
vocals. You
true.
get what
But
I
do you know
mean?
what? Yes, not everybody's made to lead sing. You know.
It's true.
And not
That's
everybody's
what-
a
every day.
soloist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
you have to
lie to you.
realize even
Yeah.
as the artist, you need to be marketable. So just because you can sing
Right.
That's
doesn't
very
mean that
true.
you can be marketable and people want to come to your
Not
shows.
everybody's
and
a
people wanna
solo
come to your
artist.
Sorry, I
So-
don't believe in the whole marketable thing.
Huh?
Nah, you have to.
What do you mean you got to be marketable?
You have to be marketable in the sense that if
You do
if
have
they
to
put
be
your event
marketable,
on
you do.
Eventbrite,
You do.
if they
You
put
do.
your
You
tickets,
You do.
people need to be
You
able to
do.
come and say, "Rah, that person I like."
You do.
You buy people, you buy
so what
personality,
do you mean?
charisma,
Okay,
all
yeah.
those kind of things.
Right.
You can't be like a dry,
And that's why these
dry person
influencers
just because
are
they can sing
banging
in a
right
dry.
now.
But because why? You think
They've got that on lock.
what the?
The whole marketing
The
thing.
whole team.
Yeah.
They get people to
yeah.
follow them, then all of a sudden, business launch,
Yeah.
Yeah.
meet and greet,
Mhm.
lash line, hairline, beauty
Yeah.
line. That's
But that's
that's
because
And the
being an
followers are going
influence
up and up
in
and up
right
so
now.
quick.
And I think that's what helped
That's why.
brands like NSG, because like NSG
yeah.
they
Yeah.
do their own marketing. And it's all
Go
through
on
Twitter.
Instagram. NSG is
Instagram.
on there every
That's what I'm
Instagram.
saying.
True.
My
And they've
brothers
marketed
blocked them,
themselves
fam.
so much that even
I know
though
bare people have blocked them because they
people
don't
that joke
done.
and say, "Oh, I don't even know who the members are. I don't know what they look like. I can just walk past them on the road."
Yeah.
But when you hear their
they're
music, you
making
know who
music.
they are.
You
Yeah.
know it's there.
That's true.
So you need to be able to be marketable. You
Yeah,
can
you
be
do.
a
No,
banging
I was
singer.
joking around with you guys. I know you need to be marketable, but it's just like these days, what is marketable? Because before, being light skin was only marketable, and if you're dark skin, and it's the same thing now.
Do you still
Do you
think
get what
it
I
is? Do you
mean?
still think
But
Yeah,
don't
you're like
always
saying-
that light
Let's
skin,
be
dark skin
real.
rubbish. Oh, that colorism rubbish. Please don't. Once you listen, if I was to go out there, yeah, as an artist, you think I'm gonna label myself as a black woman artist? No, I'm an artist and I'm talented. Once you put yourself in that box, you have to appeal to everybody in that box. And once you leave that box, you lose your fan base. It's happened so many times. When people put themselves out there, they're like, "Oh, I'm this black woman. I'm the first black woman young black woman to do this." And once you put yourself in that box, yeah, and you leave that box, people will no longer support you because they're expecting that of you. So when you go out, you need to have a presence and a personality that appeals to all. You're never gonna get everyone to support you, but be out there for everyone. I hate that.
But
colorism stuff.
do you believe it exists though?
It exists, but
okay.
never label yourself
What are you
as
calling
that.
colorism?
Okay, that whole light skin, dark skin thing. You remember that video that happened with the where he took out the light skin model? I mean the dark skin model and put in the light. Do you remember that
Is
video?
that
Yeah,
Tory Tory Lane?
Tory
Yeah,
Lane.
yeah.
He took out the dark skin model, put in the light skin model,
Yeah.
and everyone was saying blah blah blah, and then she came out.
I heard
black
it was
woman,
fake anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, it was fake. Yeah. But she came out like black woman this, blah blah blah. This is what happens in the.
Wait, I'm trying to understand. So, what is your problem in terms of like? Do you feel? I'm playing David. Do you feel like a black woman who is an artist shouldn't be like, claim their skin color? So I'm a black woman.
Why are you
and say,
claiming your
no,
skin
no,
colour?
wait. They shouldn't say I'm a black woman and I've won this and why is your face like that, Hayden? So you feel as a black woman shouldn't say raw like like Beyonce. Okay, so she's stated that she's black how many times in Lemonade, and she's always stated that she's a black woman, even down to her Instagram post she said as a black woman, whatever. She's international. So why is it that you feel that, you know, certain artists shouldn't come out saying they're black? I mean, they are black.
I didn't
they're
say
not.
don't say it. I said don't label yourself as it. People come out like that, and then I feel like you make that rule. There is no other, like, okay, there's only one race, which is the human race, but there's there's no other ethnicity that I see come out and have to claim their skin
Because they've
color.
not gone through slavery.
No, all I'm saying is that
Because they've not gone
but
through
we are
so
still
many
mentally
racist stuff.
oppressed. We're still mentally oppressed. You shouldn't need to have to go out there and say, like, if I walk into a room full of white people, the last thing I'm gonna think is, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get this job because I'm black.
But they probably already see that you're black. Though.
No, of course they say that you're black, but
But you
literally-
shouldn't.
isn't
You
that
shouldn't put
already
that.
a
You shouldn't
kinda
put. We shouldn't put that pressure on
disadvantage
yourself.
No, but literally, why is it a disadvantage?
Why are you putting that pressure on yourself?
Because it's
You're
like,
still mentally oppressed because you have this idea in your head. When I walk into a room full of white people, I feel equal. I will never feel like I'm this black woman and they're looking at me because I'm black.
No. That's what I'm saying. I get that
Yeah,
because when
yeah.
I walk in a room with white people, I don't feel a type of way. I'm a black woman. Okay, I know I'm black, but I'm just like you. I'm a human.
Okay, put
but
on
the
your
problem
Instagram
is not
post.
us. The problem is not us.
Yeah.
It's them because they see that we are different to them. That was the whole point in
Of
the
course
beginning.
they see it. When you keep saying, "Oh, I'm black,"
No.
don't fall into the trap. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry, I am all for-
So you're telling me, wait, you're telling me before, this conversation's gone left, bro.
Yeah,
Before slavery and that, it was us who said we're different from you, by the way. No, it was them who captivated us and told us that we're different from them to make us then show that we're different from them, and now we are different. It's you can't stop. You're not white, and the white person's not black. There's a black person and there's a white person, and there's no way you can stop yourself from being black.
Just a quick.
You know there were Indian slaves.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Okay, I get that. Okay, but you do know the white people. Wait. You do know the white people, the Caucasian people, got us to captivate our own people, bruv. We're living in.
But we were capturing ourselves before they came as well.
Yes, I know that, but do you think the white people weren't doing that as well?
Well, they were. They did
Exactly.
it. They did it on an extreme case. I get what you mean, and I agree that
Let's not play-
they came on an extreme version. But like, I'm all for balance, and I understand both of your points. You raise a very, very valid point that what they did was obviously an extreme version, and it was completely against our kind of human rights, and we're still suffering the effects of it till today. But on the balance, on the other side, based on what she said, I feel a lot of people are still using that as an excuse to remain mentally kind of oppressed. Whereas
I get what
where they
I
should
get
just
it
go
now.
and say, okay, cool, I'm a talented person. I've got this talent.
Right.
I've got this talent. I've got this ability. If I go into a room and it's all filled with Caucasians or different people, I don't care about that. I'm here because of my talent. But a lot of people, because of what they've heard and what they've seen.
I've seen a lot of people do that. I've seen a lot of people do it from the positive side and always gone in positive.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see myself as black. I say I'm a human. I'm black, but I'm a human as
Yeah.
well. And I'm great. And just because I'm black doesn't mean that I'm not great. But sometimes you go in that way. You open a door that way. And sometimes you don't come out that way because of the
That's
people
fine.
who treat us. They treat us in a certain way.
But you know what? That's fine. You're not always gonna get what you want.
Right.
It's life. You
Listen,
can't say, okay, I'm talented and I'm doing this.
You
so
guys
because
aren't
of
making
that,
sense. I'm not being rude, but you guys are not making any sense.
Okay, let me help you. Yeah, you seem like you're okay. I don't know, but you seem like you're a bit that you're holding slavery, right?
No,
But do you feel a type of way about slavery?
But duh.
Okay,
Of course I'm
cool.
gonna type of way
I
about
ain't gonna let that
slavery.
rule my life. I can't lie. What was the other day? I watched 12 Years a Slave, then I watched The Long Song. Yeah, that was like a new like thing, and it opened me up to like, oh my god, I can't believe they did that to us, and it kind of made me start to feel like, do you know what? I'm this black woman. Can't chat to me. I'm strong. Blah 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 blah. But I'm telling you. Like, it's okay to claim your blackness. It's okay to say,
But that's,
I'm a
you
black
guys
woman.
are getting the. I don't understand.
No,
You
I
guys sound
understand.
confused.
No, I'm just trying to.
You guys sound confused.
No, I'm trying to tell you, do not label yourself. I hate the labels. The light skin thing, the dark skin thing. I hate the labels.
But okay, I get what you're saying. I understand that. I hate the labels as well. That's not what I'm saying though. But let's live in reality. Let's live in the real world that we're living in. Okay, there is why are light skinned people ahead of dark skinned people? Like, why are we not getting the facts? These are facts.
You know. I get what you mean.
I get both sides.
Don't ever get twisted. I would love to live in a fairy world that you guys live in, but it's not a fairy tale world.
It's not a fairy world.
I want to be different in the right way. I don't want to be different because okay, I don't know. What am I, light skin or dark skin? What am I? What am I?
I don't even know what I am, fam. Listen. Oh,
I'm caramel. Oh my god.
No,
She's ahead of me because I'm
but that's
caramel.
not what I'm saying. I
No,
feel
I
like
get
you guys
it.
you've twisted my words.
I've had to twist it.
No. You can't be twisting other people's
Because what
words.
you're saying is how it sounds. What we're saying and how it sounds to you, how we're confused. That's how it sounds to us.
Okay, I know I'm a black woman. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a black woman.
Uh-huh.
I have melanin in my skin.
Right.
Right. I wear my natural hair out. Okay, cool. Okay, but that doesn't stop me from working with white people. That doesn't stop me from doing business with white people. That doesn't stop me from loving white people. I love every single race. That doesn't stop me. No, but that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm getting.
No.
I'm getting, fam.
That's completely different.
You're saying, right, you shouldn't label yourself as black. So what are you labeling yourself as then? I don't understand.
What I'm
Let me understand you.
I'm not even talking about you. I'm not even talking about you.
I
I'm
think
talking.
just let everyone land and then
I'm not even
I
talking
think
about
that's
you
fine,
personally. I'm just talking about it more in a general perspective. That there's a
general.
lot of people that are still using what they've seen, what they've heard about racism and what's happened to black people, and they're using that to kind of hold themselves down and stopping them from progressing and going past what they should be.
If you guys said it like that in the first place, I would have got it. No. You guys didn't say it like that.
You didn't say it straight either. Because
No. You guys didn't say it like that. You were saying that if I'm not gonna label myself as a black woman.
No, I was saying if you
I
come
beg
out,
when we rewind, you said that.
Saying, I said at first, if you come out with a talent, do not label yourself and put yourself in a box as I am a black woman. Blah 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 blah.
You can
Just
mention it.
Exactly.
You can say I am, but don't use that as
an
people
advantage
personify.
to justify yourself.
Don't use that as
I get
USP basically.
And the other day, Passion Jones was a YouTuber, yeah? She still was a YouTuber, but she was plus size, okay? She was a black plus size woman, yeah? When she came out, she put herself in that box and called herself a plus size YouTuber. Now, she's lost about 200 pounds.
Because she's got skinny, innit? Not skinny, sorry.
Everyone's like,
she's slimmed down.
what happened here? Like, do you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. All right.
Now she's lost that.
She's lost that base because
The pins dropped in Aretha said, I get it. I get what you're saying. Explain yourself better. Anyway. No, I get what you're saying. I get it. Like, don't label yourself as, if you had given me the plus size thing then, it's the end of the day, fam. Allow me. If you get me that first, and I get what you're saying. I get it. But like, so what do you think Beyonce's done then? Because she's always labeled herself as a black woman.
But 10 years ago, was she doing that?
Exactly. I was about to put that.
No, she wasn't.
So she already grown her fan base before she started all that.
I'm not.
Did Whitney Houston do
she
it?
knows exactly what she's doing.
No, she
a lot of
didn't.
them know exactly what
Aretha
they're doing.
Franklin.
A
Yes,
lot
she
of
did.
them.
Yes, she did.
When?
Girl. Yes, she did.
When?
When things were going on, when she did Respect, what did that even mean?
No, I know.
She's been, wait, she's been walking through those
She's
bridges.
Smart. Everybody's out here sitting in an interview, black.
Aretha Franklin is, you shouldn't. Aretha Franklin has been saying she's a black woman from the beginning.
Big. It's these artists who ain't made it yet.
Yeah.
Listen, okay, I can't lie. Okay.
I think it's the way how you're saying. I genuinely feel like I get what you're saying and I understand, but I'm trying to think about the viewers. Okay. The viewers ain't gonna understand what you're saying. The viewers, all they're gonna get from what you're saying.
That's your problem, innit? You're minded. I can't lie.
No. But remember, we're here to not just have a podcast, but we're here to influence and actually remind them what's going on. No, we're here. We are here to do that. No. I know that influence. I get it. No. We're here to educate. Let me change the word. We're here to educate the viewers. And the viewers are going to probably take your words out of context like I did at the start. But if you explain yourself like from the beginning and say what you're trying to say in a correct way, then...
shade,
All right, guys, that's all we have time for this episode. So, again, thank you guys for, bringing it up.
Thanks
you know
for
what I
having
mean? I was getting a bit tense in here, you know what I mean? But
and we are all black cast. Happy to present.
No, we're not an all black cast.
What?
We're not an all black cast.
Wait, you don't want to label us?
Don't label.
That's
we are
all,
not
folks.
an all black cast.
And that's all for today.
We are not an all black cast.
Yeah, if you guys want to add your socials as well for the people.
Soraya René with 2 A's.
Aretha Fontaine.
Fernao.
Unofficial Hayes. All right, guys, we out.
RSK, let it play, boy.